Hey everyone, Hydrahead here, and today we'll be reviewing my crotch. I mean, Green Lantern. Beware my power! This is Talking with the Spider Pirate of Vega. So, this is picking up off of issue 1. This is the Grant Morrison, Liam Sharp, and Steve Oliff. Did I get his name right? I think I did. I bet it is Steve. Yeah, Steve, I got it right. It picks up where the last one left off. If you remember the last one, we actually fought this little spider person here. Turns out that's a girl. I thought it was a guy this whole time, but I guess you can tell by the shaved sides of the head and the multicolored faux hawk that is in fact a girl, and she probably cares about justice and social justice. I killed that joke. Just ignore that. Ignore me. So, this is good. I have some complaints, though. Like, okay. So, in this issue, and I'm just going to start ruining things, so if you haven't read this yet, feel free to dip out. But in this issue, they break Evil Star out of a prison. Okay, first of all, Evil Star has a fucking stupid costume, but I'm not going to get into that right now. Anyway, the reason Evil Star gets broken out is because they want to take his Starband. What the Starband does is it's basically a MacGuffin that makes them as powerful, if not more powerful, than the Green Lanterns. Why does this annoy me? Because if y'all read the last 6-issue Green Lantern books that came out that had EVS, Ethan Van Sciver, on the first one, the middle one, and the last one for art. Okay, if you guys read that, that was the Dark Star armor, right? Right? And what that did is it was a MacGuffin that made everybody as strong or stronger than the Green Lanterns. The only thing is the MacGuffin controlled him and turned them into psychopathic vigilantes, which is cool. And this, we have a new MacGuffin that does the exact same fucking thing, except it's a little bit smaller and easier to use. And it's fucking stupid. We haven't even had a year, we haven't even had a month of downtime between those two series, and we're doing the exact same thing. It's sad and pathetic that you can't think up original ideas, and you just are literally reusing shit that came out a month ago. It's pathetic. And, I mean, I'm not trying to rag on Morrison, because as far as he might not even read DC Comics. A lot of these guys don't actually read the shit at the place they work. But somebody, an editor, something, they should have interjected him and like, yo, we got to change this up a little bit, because this is retarded. We're doing the exact same storyline. We're just changing all the details, and we have a better artist on it. Yeah, that's right. I said Sharp is better artist than Ethan Van Sciver. Certainly a better person. So, some of the other problems I have is some of the writing is kind of up its own ass. Like, this whole little intro here is supposed to be very, like, supposed to reach out and grab you and make you really feel how unending and huge the universe is, and how dire that the person they're talking to, like, his situation really is. And it doesn't. It just comes across as kind of pretentious monologuing. And then, like, look, this is Evil Star and his stupid ass starfish costume. This is our big baddie. As you see, the art is cool. I really do like the art. I think some of the colors actually kind of take away from the art, because I really don't think Liam drew her face quite that horrendously. And speaking of her, somebody likes to inject a lot of testosterone. This is a pretty cool fight scene when they're breaking him out, though. And it's nice and serious, which is what I like. I do... Look at this. Look at the art on this Snickers commercial ad. The art on this ad is better than 90% of the comics that DC and Marvel are putting out. And that is fucking pathetic. Like, why would you... Oh, man. I wish more comics had art like this. But I do like Liam's stuff. I think he's doing a great job here. Going past that, because that's not really important. Great city. Love this kind of stuff that Liam does. Abso-fucking-lutely fantastic. absolutely fantastic. Um, and so far, the tone of the story is very, very serious. We get to this good cop, bad cop thing that's kind of a trope, and I think they could have handled it better, but it was enjoyable nonetheless. Also gave us a little bit of info into like different races in the galaxy, which is kind of cool. And then we go back to Starfish Face monologuing with Testosterone Chick, and I don't know what the hell that guy is. I don't have a funny joke for him. Dickhead, maybe? That's weak. So they basically start teasing him about his name, and it's really corny and really pathetic, and I think this whole little attempt at comedy was a big fail. Big fail. But A for effort, I guess. Not like it ruins the tone of the story or anything. We get introduced to a new boss. We find out some bad shit happens to Evil Star. Oh man, another thing. So while they're talking to him about his stupid name, they even like mention, well, why not Dark Star? And he gets all pissy and starts going off about how Dark Star isn't a good name. It doesn't really fit. Dark Star is the name of the last MacGuffin, and this is the guy they're stealing the new MacGuffin from. And there it is. The Star Band. Oh, don't like it. So lazy. We got a space vampire. Volcano head. Also, I'm not sure really. So, after Evil Star gets his power sucked out and he turns into, and what's that little kid from Malcolm in the Middle? Dewey? Yeah, it looks like an old version of Dewey from Malcolm in the Middle. So when Dewey gets old from losing his power, he's basically in the hospital and he's probably gonna die. Hal goes in there and starts investigating him further than the nurse did. Apparently the nurse doesn't know anything about her job because Hal finds 2 giant freaking bite marks on his neck that the nurse apparently didn't know about. Tells her that she should probably call the doctors. And then adds, before leaving, go ahead and mention to the doctors that he's killed 2.5 billion people, so there's no rush. Hee 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 hee. Ho 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 ho. Oh. I don't know. That just... Superman wouldn't do that. And I know Hal isn't Superman, but, like, morally, that's kind of a fucked up thing to do. And I get why you would kind of be like that. But, okay, personally, if I was dealing with some of that, I would have just ignored having her call the doctor rather than being passive and being like, call the doctor, but tell him to take his time. I don't know. It just comes across as modern and douchey, to be completely honest. Like you're towing the line of your morality, and I'm not a big fan of that. And then my favorite part of this entire issue are the space slavers. Hey man, where are the slaves at? Cecil, Dick in comics, diversity, inclusion, caring, and kindness in comics. I don't even know if he still goes by that name, but everybody knows him as Cecil. He made the rather astute observation that they designed like Mr. Burns. They even saying excellent. Fortunately, that wasn't where my mind went first. God, that was the best part of the comic, hands down. I'm not going to go into the ending. I'll let you guys read it and find out. I've already gone on enough about this. But I do recommend it. If no other reason, I absolutely support Liam Sharp. He's amazing. He's a way cool guy. He's not a douchebag like a good majority of creators nowadays. The one time that he did kind of like make some snarky comment that could have been construed as douchey, Crumple Point just kind of pointed it out to him that he was being confrontational for no reason, and he straight up apologized and was like, yeah, you know what, you're right. And never anything like that again. Sharp is a great dude. Absolutely great dude. I am perfectly okay with paying $3.99 for a comic he worked on. But I think Morrison could have stepped up his game a little bit, and I think Yeah, you know what? That's just where I'm going to end it right there. I think Morrison could have stepped up his game a little bit. I have some small complaints about a couple of the art and color things, but not enough to be an issue. So I do recommend this. Check it out. It's a good read. Plus, you get to see the space slavers. I guarantee in 10 years, if we're still going down this current line of continuity in real life, this comic is going to be probably worth something because of those space slavers. All right, that's it. Thanks for watching. Hail Hydra, baby.